So I've been noticing something really strange going on in this game every time I'm on a high streak and I'm about to get my highest streak that I currently have on. But we're going to go into that in a second, and I'm going to show you guys some proof, at least from one gameplay, that could prove what I'm talking about, but I'm also going to show you guys some proof from another player who is experiencing it 10 times worse than I am. But before we get into that, guys, I recently made a video on this topic. A lot of you guys came through the comments, like 500 of you guys or 600 of you guys commented, and I would say out of all those comments, 99% of you guys are noticing this as well. So it can't just be me, and I'm really happy to hear about that. Now, that last video was more of a rant, and I didn't really show any proof, and some people called me out in the comments saying that I didn't show any proof. This is all fake, blah blah blah. Well, I'm going to show you guys today that what I'm talking about is actually legit. Now, if we look into the first clip here, this isn't me playing, this is somebody else playing. He was going on high streaks, getting a lot of kills, and then in the middle of a gunfight, his gun starts doing no damage whatsoever. The guy is able to turn on him and drop him.
Oh, man.
And if you thought it only happened that one time, that is not the case. It happened to him again.
Because I was 11, I didn't know what it was. And you actually take it from probably 4 frames a second. And I remember watching something with 20 and being so fucking because I was.
Yeah. That's a lot worse than I have it. But what I noticed when I'm playing this game is that when I'm close to a high streak at the beginning of a match or towards the middle of a match, that's when I'm gonna get completely destroyed. I'm not gonna get that highest streak. I'm gonna instantly die. But here's the weird thing. You're watching this clip right now. I'm very close to my advanced UAV. And if you look at the minimap right here, after the UAV sweeps, there are no red dots beside me whatsoever. None at all. So I'm all in the clear, at least I think that I'm all in the clear. So I go ahead, I kill another guy, and then I jump back to hide behind the truck, and I notice on the minimap, a red dot appears out of nowhere. Now, this guy's not shooting his gun, and even if he was shooting his gun, he wouldn't appear on the minimap until the next sweep. Now, out of nowhere, before it even sweeps again, there's a red dot standing right there, and as he shoots me, I have 0 seconds to react. I'm just instantly dead. And then the game goes on. And if you guys look at the scoreboard here that I checked out, I was on 45 kills at this point in the game, okay? This is about mid-game. I was about a little later than mid-game, I'd say, and I was at about 45 kills, which is not bad. I was actually really proud of myself. But then I want you guys to pay attention to the guy in second place on the scoreboard on the enemy team. He is currently at 14 kills, okay? 14. Mid-game, 14 kills. Well, I'm at 45. That means I'm getting 4-5 kills, well, maybe 3-4 kills for every kill that he gets. And by the time we keep playing the game, I just notice whenever I get up against this guy, I'm instantly dead. I was killing him no problem at the beginning of the game. It was easy, it was fun, I was just dropping him over and over again. And then after this happened, where I died to one off my streak, I just started getting really weak. I just started being like just 1 or 2 shots and I was able to die. And every time I came up against this guy or someone else in the game that wasn't doing too good at the beginning of the match, I would just die instantly. I could barely react. You guys are watching the clips in the background. I'm just dying over and over again, and I was getting really frustrated. And then by the time we get to the end of the game, this is where I looked at the scoreboard again and I really analyzed it, and I was like, okay, I'm at 82 kills now. The last time I checked, about halfway through the match, I was at 45. So it makes sense. I thought maybe I'd be around 90 or whatever, but whatever. I messed up a few times. I didn't hit the 90 kills. I'm now at 82. But this guy, who was at 14 kills the first few minutes of the match, dying constantly, is now at 48 kills? Like, I think if you look at the kill feed, this guy must have died like 20 times when he was only at 14. So he was doing 14 and 20, maybe 14 and 25, and now his KD evened out to a 1.0 with 48 kills and 48 deaths. That doesn't make sense. I started dying really fast. He started eating my bullets. And, dude, this game makes no sense. What are they doing? It just, you know, it frustrates me, man. It really frustrates me because, like, I paid the same amount of money as this dude did for the game, right? I paid the exact same amount of money as him. Why is the game treating him better than it would treat me? Just because he's playing worse. That's not my problem. It's not my fault he's playing worse than me. It's no one's fault. Like, dude, I was having a really good game. Not all of my games go like this. I have a lot of games where I'm really close to that 1 KD as well. And it's just, I never get these games where I could easily melt people over and over again. And some people are gonna be like, oh, but Nick, you know, it's latency. It's not latency, guys. It's not latency whatsoever. Because if it was latency, his latency would show me here that it was really high. And he wasn't lagging. He wasn't doing bad whatsoever. Everything was great. It doesn't make any sense to me. If it was a latency issue, I guess I would understand it. But he wasn't lagging. He had a latency of 14. My latency was 19. So we're pretty much on par with each other. We're connecting to the servers at the same time. We're like everything's happening very similarly. Now, if it was like the guy there, TAE, who had a latency of 40, I'd be like, okay, that ping is pretty high, but it's even 40 isn't enough to make the game inconsistent like this. If someone had 150, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, this guy's gonna draw me all the time because I just can't see him the minute he pops up on screen and stuff. But it's not a latency issue. This game is clearly buffing players who are playing worse and nerfing players who are doing better. So if you guys notice that in game, just know that it's not you. You don't suck. It's really not you. It's the game. And I don't care what anyone says, there is a patent out there. Activision, just Google it. Just Google it if you guys don't believe me. There is a patent out there where Activision says that they're gonna control the, well, not control, but they could adjust the accuracy of a player and the target that they have to hit in order to kill him mid-game. They could do that. So if you're shooting at a player, you have to be way more accurate than he does. He could miss a few shots and it'll still hit your hitbox. He'll still be able to kill you even missing a few shots, even missing your body. Your hitbox will be bigger for him, his will be smaller for you. And yeah, that's it. Rant over, guys. Sub to the channel if you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for all the support recently. Love you guys. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.